help yourself to
Friend of
cake.
mine.
And
I kind of have what they call an open mic.
an open mic.
You know, just when you folk come to church, just the warmth and friendliness, and you're kind of like a team that you've had, and you really have made a wonderful contribution to this church, the two of you as a team, a wonderful contribution. So many people just need to have someone come up to them and talk to them and love on them and speak to them. And you know what? That's you, Mike and Karen. That's you.
Doris, you guys were there to greet us and we were talking away. All of a sudden we realized you know our son Eric, and then we know your sister. We worked with her on deployments. In fact, she was my boss. And I still like you, Mike, even though she was.
He's an elder in the church in Fort McMurray.
Where is the Bible? Let's begin the session. There's a certain warmth, like everybody say, about Mike and Kevin. And about Mike, he is so calm, he's so gentle, and he can speak to you some very, very deep, thought-provoking things in a gentle way, and it can knock you out a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week or so later. I also would like to say happy birthday to you, Mike, and we thank God for bringing you into our lives. When we first met Karen, she came to our homes one Christmas, and from then onwards, I forced her to adopt us. And
I was going just on a short term, just a couple of days, just to get reacquainted with Eston College. They didn't know me. I was the new pastor in town. Blah blah blah. You know, they wanted to break all the fear. You know that. Yeah. Anyways, I'll move on. And Mike invited himself along the trip with me. And I'm so glad that he did. And we got to know one another a lot and really started a friendship. And I think when I think of Mike, there's a Bible verse, I'm going to say Proverbs 18, in there somewhere, probably the last verse, that a man who has friends must be friendly, right? But then the last part of the verse says, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. And I just want to publicly thank you for your gift of friendship. You're a friend to so many, and that trip, I really found how much I could trust you and walk as a friend with you. And, you know, pastoral ministry can be kind of lonely, you know, it's like, but I've always looked for friends, and the Lord's always been very faithful to provide friendly people, or people that are close. And you folks are that type, you're that type. And I'm just so thankful that the Lord brought us together in that sense. And so I can honestly say, not just a testimony as a pastor watching your life, that you're a friendly person, but as a brother who's experienced that friendliness. I just want to say thank you.
Complain about that leg or something like that, you know, that you just don't think you can haul furniture for me, like I have 3 stories and things like that. So I've got my eyes on you, just so you know. Okay? Yeah. I expect we have heavy furniture, no matter if your leg's hurting, your arm's hurting, you just get that furniture up those stairs, okay? Anyway, we love you, as Jeff said, we love you guys. We cherish your friendship to us, and you're like that to, I think, everybody we meet. Your list of friends must be incredible. But the integrity of your life, your beautiful heart, I know you're on morning prayer with us, your heart to pray, your heart for families is just so incredible. We bless you, and we're 65 is getting up there, man, so, just, keep working out so that you can keep moving furniture for me, okay?
The first time I met Mike, and I told this to my wife, this is a guy I would be friends with for all my life. He had character and integrity back then. The person you guys see now, testament to of God and how he reaches out to you. He's the same guy, and he's a real person, which is what I really, really admire about Mike. And though we've been missed times over the years where we haven't seen each other, whenever we get back, it's just like we're picking up where we left off. So I appreciate the man.
We have all your goodness that you've shown us in all the years. As number one is goodness. I love to see the abundance of love that the God has put in each of your lives for us. And I see the free-heartedness of all the grace that God has given you for others. And many of you have been a part of our lives for so many years, new friends and old. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And thank you for my Grace, which is her middle name. She lives it without obligation. She gives it freely. I live with grace. And thank you to my wife for all of this.
If I've learned anything from you guys, so I learned a couple things, not a lot, but a couple things. But I would say that there's no age to friendship. You don't have to be a certain age, young or old, and that's really taught me a lot. I haven't had to be a specific thing. I've been a very passionate football fan. You've let me be a passionate football fan at your house and shout at the TV and if I'm upset or whatever, but I just really appreciate, I feel like it's easy to get stuck thinking you need to be friends with younger people or older people, but I count you as some of my friends.
I just wanted to say something because when we became born again, we didn't know anybody other than Kim Zan. And when we came into this house, Karen grabbed us, and Mike and Karen became our spiritual parents, and we so needed that because we didn't know very much. And we found the Lord through you guys, and Pastor Dale, and Karen, and Jeff, and everyone in this house. But it was you guys that grabbed us and formed a home group with Suji and Natalie and Steve, and we just thank you for your love and your grace in our lives, and just hoping us become disciples of Jesus.
And I just want to say I appreciate how easy it is you make it easy to talk to you, and you've been so caring and loving towards me and my wife. I really appreciate that. And your love for God it's amazing. Like I learn from you every day. In our home group, when we talk, you inspire me to even be better as a Christian, and that's really very important to me. And I just want to say thank you, and God bless you, and take you to greater heights.
I just want to publicly say, we've been through good and through bad, and we've stuck with it, and we're sticking with it, and we found a spiritual family that we never would dream that we would ever have in all of you. It's amazing. It is just amazing that God brought us to this place with you people that just love us, that just love us, and Mike and I both are just so appreciative of every single one of you. I think we could have invited like 10 times more people, but I had to cut it off somewhere here. But the people of this place are special. God has his hand on this place, on Dale as our leader. He pours into Mike and I. Every time Mike and I go home, we're talking about what Dale has said and what God does through Dale's preaching. And so thank you, Dale. Thank you, Dale. And honey, happy 65th, and I hope that we make it to 100 together.
Amen.
100th anniversary.
No! So anyways, thank you, happy birthday, honey, and I know everybody here loves you, and you deserve this little moment of love from everybody. So I'm just gonna close it.